Hello, this will be a short tutorial on how to add a new post or article to a website, to your WordPress website. After you log in, you'll see your dashboard. It's probably going to look a little different than this because all websites have a different layout. And we're going to look through all these links here on the left. Again, that's going to look different on different websites. We're going to look for posts, add new, and the first thing every post needs is a title. The second thing it needs is some text. I already have some on my clipboard and I'm just going to paste it here. Okay. The next thing it needs is a category. Over here on the right. Again, your categories on your website will be different. This is just a testing website because I don't want to put a whole bunch of test articles on a real client's website. We got that one. Another way to categorize your information is with tags. Tags are just another way for people and search engines to find the content within a website. Just another way to search, basically. Another thing it could use is an excerpt. An excerpt is just a short summary of an article that's presented like perhaps on the blog page when you have a whole list of different blogs. Instead of printing the entire text of the article, it just displays this and the featured image. We'll talk about images in a different tutorial. But here, let's talk about the formatting of this text. As you can see, we're going to preview this right now, and it's kind of plain and blah, and that's okay. Sometimes that's okay. However, we might want to spice this up a little bit. Now, this note about headings. You'll see the one would be the biggest, heading 2 is the next, and so on. They go all the way down to number 6. Okay, and most of the regular text would be in a paragraph. All right, the site title, which you don't even see in here because it's on every page, is usually heading 1. This is usually heading 2. So if you want to have a subheading, or subtitle or whatever for your first line, you should probably not have anything that's bigger than heading 3. And your other ones, say you have another one below here, it should probably be even smaller than heading 3, which is what that is. If you ever forget what it is, you can click there and it'll show you. Oh, I already said smaller than, didn't I? Heading 4, there you go. See, it says heading 4 here. And click here, it says paragraph, and click here, it says heading 3. That's how that works. Now let's say that this is a little more important, but not important enough for a heading. Let's make it bold. Say some content is no longer relevant on your website, but you do want to let people know that it used to exist or whatever. Strike through is a good thing for that. It adds a line through it. Speaking of colors, let's say there's something on there that's kind of important, but you don't want it bold, but you just want to use a color. There's a whole choice of colors there. Let's say you wrote the article in Word first, and then you want to put it in here. Well, you don't want to just paste it in. You can just paste it in here, but you don't want to. Microsoft Word and other things add their own markup and formatting, and it's not a compatible method, and so when you paste it in places like this, it gets all screwy. So you want to click this and then paste your stuff into here. You'll also notice there's nice, my web browser has a spell check in it, but not all of them do. WordPress comes with one. Oh, and it's on, and it detected that. Oh yeah, there's how that one looked. I don't think it's as good as my web browsers, but you know, whatever. And here's my favorite button: undo. Undo. It just, you know, undoes things, which is so handy. Custom characters like dollar signs, and signs, cent signs, copyright, registered trademark, foreign language symbols, etc. Oh, want to indent a paragraph or a list item? There you go. Oh, you want to learn about lists? Okay, lists are great. They're great for the internet. Just hit enter and it makes a new line. Now you just play with it and say, what do I do about that last one? Just hit enter again, and it makes it go away. You want to indent that one? Look right here. And then want to underline one. Want to underline a word? There you go. Need to make something a link. That's where this is. Put it right here. Want it to open up in a new tab? Okay. I like to, whenever I open up something in a new tab, I like to add a title to let people know. Some people still have their computer set up to open up a new Windows. Now let's preview all these things that we've changed. Oh, let's go back down here. One thing you need to decide is, do you want to allow comments on this article? And trackbacks and pingbacks are another kind of comment, but it's basically another website telling your website that they've linked to your article, which is a good thing. However, people use them for spam sometimes too, but we'll talk about spam some other time. Or you can just let your webmaster or web administrator handle that. But yes, allow comments usually. And again, we're going to preview. We're going to talk about these options in a moment. Here it is again. Again, that's probably H2. This is H3. That's bold. That's H4. Notice how it's smaller than this and even a lighter color. Here's our list. There's our link. We hover over it. We see the title, the red, the tags we put it in, the category we put it in, comments. Okay. Now, let's talk about these publishing options. Let's say, you know, this is a brand new article. We're working on it already. And we want to save our work because we want to go get coffee, or, you know, someone's interrupting us. Whatever, we save it as a draft. And then when we go over here and say we had to leave, you know, well, look, there's our article. It's in a draft. It has not been published to the website yet. And we can go back and finish it. All right. Let's say there's you work for an organization where someone needs to review your work before it can be published. Well, the way to let them know it is done and is by putting it in pending review and then clicking OK and then save it. And then when they come and look, like, oh, okay, here's something I need to, they could also, you know, sort it like this. Oh, here's something I need to edit and approve or read, you know, or change, or whatever it is I need to do. Visibility. This is something you'll hardly ever use. You hardly ever especially want to do this, but sometimes that makes it go to the top of the list of all the blog posts or articles. Password protected. That means people will see the title, you know, even people that aren't logged in, but they can't see the article unless they enter a password. Private means only people that are logged in can see it. A warning on this, that means that everybody who's logged in can see it. That's that. We're going to have it public, and publish immediately is the default, but look at this, you can publish it in the future, like next month, or in the past. Usually the only reason you want to do it in the past is like if you're trying to change the order that blog posts appear on your blog. Oh heck, I forgot what today is. It's June. Okay, and then click OK on that, and let's just say you want to scrap the whole thing. You just click this and it goes to the trash. It can be recovered, but it's gone. In this case, we're not going to do any of these things. We're going to do a self-review. We're all done. We're going to publish it. And now we're going to go to this website, which again, it's just a development. It doesn't have the blog post here or here. Here's the categories. I forgot what category I put it in. Oh, I put it in tests because it is a test. And here it is. And there's other ones. See how see, this one's not really using the excerpt, and the whole article is there. Now, if everyone was like this, you know, it would make for a very long page, and people would probably only even look at the first two, if that. And all these down here would just be buried. However, if you know, just use the excerpt, people can skim and find the content they want fast and easy. And this ends, and after you publish it, of course, you can see here, and blah 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 blah. That's where it is. This ends. If you have any questions, go to support.techsmith.com. Support.techsmith.com. This is how you spell TechSmith. It has 2 X's. Support.techsmith.com. There are more articles there, and you can also open up a support ticket. Thanks for watching the video, and if you have any questions, please don't stumble about in the dark. Ask us for help. Thank you.